Of course, when you hear this tune, you know it's time to talk about best practices in terms of waste management in Lagos. And this show is proudly brought to you by the Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, in partnership with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. My name is Mike James. Nice to meet you on this great Saturday morning. And of course, every Saturday at this time, we shine the spotlight on waste management. We talk environmental sustainability and, of course, the critical role you and I play in achieving a cleaner, healthier Lagos. So today's show focuses on, environmental responsibility, the role you and I, as residents, have to play towards waste collectors. So behind every clean street in Lagos are men and women, in quotes, waste collectors who work tirelessly under the sun, in traffic, and sometimes under tough conditions in a bid to keep our environment clean and safe. They are our silent heroes, street sweepers, PSP motorboys, intervention teams, you name it. They protect us from diseases and keep the city running. But here's the big question. How are we protecting them in return? That's where we're heading to. So if you can stay with me for the next 25 minutes or thereabout, we shall be unpacking how residents can support waste collectors. We'll also get to look into what LOMA is doing to ensure their safety and how environmental responsibility is a shared duty. Stay here with me. I'll be back.
If you asked me what a team of heroes look like, I would say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at Loma, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Yadupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at Loma is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. Loma, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Lagos, welcome back to Clean and Edge here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. So today we shall be, beaming our searchlight on our responsibility as residents towards waste collectors. But quickly, let's talk about what's going on out there traffic-wise. We have news covering the let's head straight down to Ogudu-Alakbere, where we are monitoring fine movement, especially from Otedola Bridge, connecting Secretariat down to Tollgate, and from Tollgate moving ahead through motorways, Ojota Bridge, Estate, Alakbere. Good movement, yes. And from Alakbere, connecting Ogudu is good. All the way to Fish Farm, just before Ogudu bus stop. Right after Fish Farm, connecting Ogudu proper, we have observed a slow-moving traffic owing to the construction ongoing on the damaged Ifako Ogudu expansion joint on the bridge there. But leaving that Ogudu Ifako corridor, connecting Car Wash is a smooth one. The return journey from Bagada Bridge towards Otedola is in perfect shape. So that's just a summary of the situation there. That's on the stretch of Ogudu-Alakbere coming from Tollgate. All right, so let's see if we can touch down on this one. Iyanagpaja-Igbeda corridor, we have news covering there from the roundabout through Moshalashi on New Ikpaja Road. I understand that corridor is temporarily blocked by men of the police force as a security measure in anticipation of the arrival of political personalities envisaged to host a landmark political event on Lion Field just around that corridor today. So all hands are on deck. Traffic managers very much on ground, managing the effect this will have on traffic flow. That's on the available road inward Iyanagpaja roundabout coming from Moshalashi. So the advice is for you to avoid the Iyanagpaja roundabout this morning and the Moshlashi roundabout for now, and make use of Abeokuta Expressway, that's the Egbeda Kuojo corridor, Orilukbe, Unity as alternatives. We'll continue to reiterate this, no cause for alarm. All right, so just be on the lookout. Stay off the Yanokpaja corridor, inward, that's Moshlashi roundabout. That's the Yanokpaja roundabout, inward Moshlashi roundabout. It's been cordoned off. Men of the police force on ground, security measures put in place. We understand we'll be having some, political event ongoing, especially on Lionfield, just around that corridor. So you can use the Egbeda, Moshlashi, Abeokuta Expressway. That's Egbeda connecting Akuonjo, Agbochikuyo, or you look at all these corridors are still available as alternatives for you. All right, then. So patience is advised. Officers very much on ground, doing all that they can to ensure that you do not spend too much time out there. So we have also recorded a broken down empty tanker having a shaft problem on Orile Gomu in Ward Mile 2. Tow vehicle has been contacted. It's not affecting the flow of traffic in any way, though. But just be on the lookout. All right, so that takes us back to our conversation this morning on Cleaning Edge. So we're talking about our role, our responsibility towards waste collectors. But first, you would want to ask yourself, who is a waste collector? Now, who exactly is a waste collector? Lagos. A waste collector is anyone responsible for gathering, removing, and transporting waste from where it's generated to where it should be disposed of. And this includes the PSP motor boys who come to our homes to pick up the waste, to pick up our waste bins and dump the waste into their trucks and return the bins back. Those are waste collectors. We have the street sweepers who keep our medians clean as well. They're responsible for, packing the sands. They have swept all the waste and evacuating them to the right channel. We have the Loma intervention teams as well, evacuating refuse from the highways. These are all waste collectors. These people are not just workers, they're public health defenders. And to tell you the truth, without them, filth would pile up, diseases would spread, and life in Lagos would be unbearable. So this is just to show you how much relevance, how much importance their role is in our society. Now, even corporate organizations are stepping up to support this set of people. For example, we have Lafarge PLC recently donated personal protective equipment and sweeping materials to Loma, showing commendable environmental responsibility. But then residents too, which includes you and I, must recognize their role in our society because they're very important. And every careless act like throwing bottles on the road or reckless driving, where we have street sweepers, on duty, it puts them at risk because these are frontline workers. The highway managers, you see, the street sweepers, you see on the roads, they have this reflective cones beside them while they carry out their duty. So it's your duty as a resident in Lagos, as someone who lives in Lagos, to, be aware of these people and, be at your best behavior. That's not the time for you to start overspeeding or driving reckless. If you're driving and you come across any point on the road where we have the street sweepers, the best you can do is to slow down in order for you not to run into them. They're doing their own, duty, yes. And, of course, it's an offense if you eventually, if you do not pay attention to these people. So we need to recognize our role towards this frontline workers. So today, let's ask ourselves, Lagos, I want us to ask ourselves, are we protecting those who protect us? That's a very big question we need to unravel. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Of course, let's talk about our responsibilities now. We would always talk about, waste segregation. There's no time we'll talk about our role when it comes to waste management without mentioning recycling, waste segregation, getting a bin and all. That's just the proper way to go. It might begin to sound like an old cliche, but hey, that's the proper way to go. That's the right track, and Loma wouldn't rest on its earth to ensure that we as tenement in Lagos inculcate the habit of segregating our waste, recycling, getting a bin and ensuring that our waste is properly bagged before we dispose it in that bin, because that's the proper way to go. So at home, separate your recyclables, your plastics, your PET bottles, cartons from organic waste. This makes collection safer, and it also encourages recycling. Now, let's also put into consideration timely disposal. Yes, Loma is coming out to say, please stick to your PSP collection schedule. Don't dump at odd hours. This prevents overflow and pest infestation. So I'm just giving you summaries of all these. Drive carefully around street sweepers. Yes, that's what I talked about, a while ago. So when you see street sweepers, slow down, give them space. Reckless driving endangers their lives. Think about it. Don't dump from vehicles. Just keep a mini waste bin in your car, because throwing biscuit wrappers, nylon, or even bottles out the window is dangerous, and it, projects you as an irresponsible resident, irresponsible person. Respectful interaction is key as well. It's part of our role towards these frontline workers. Say hello, appreciate their work. Street sweepers should never be harassed or abused. Don't look down on them. They deserve a lot of respect, because without them, imagine a Lagos without these people. Report issues the right way. If you're having any problem, waste management issues, if waste isn't collected, or if there are hazards, you can contact Loma directly via the toll-free lines. There are so many channels at which you can connect with Loma. Do not take laws into your hands. Don't get into a fight or an argument or an altercation with any of these frontline workers. That's what Loma is coming out to say. These are very simple but powerful steps. Protecting waste collectors means protecting our city, Lagos. We're going to go on another break now. When we return, we shall be looking at Loma's interventions in this regard, or what Loma is doing to support this mission, to support these people, to support our frontline workers. We'll go on a break. When we return, we'll continue the conversations, and of course we'll be serving you traffic information in between the conversation. Don't go away.
It. Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o. Office of Drainage Services. Announcer.
If you ask me what a team of heroes look like, I would say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at Loma, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Iya Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at Loma is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. Loma, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Lagos. Welcome back to Cleaning Edge. Traffic update here from the Orule Gomu end, where we recorded an empty tanker that broke down owing to a shaft problem on Orule Gomu inward mile 2. Well, I told you earlier that the tow truck was on its way, so it has been evacuated. It's off the road now. Good news from there. Okay, so let me remind you about the situation at Yano-Ipaja. Precisely the roundabout, inward Moshlashi roundabout along the new Ipaja road. That route has been temporarily blocked by men of the police force as security measure. I understand a major political event will be holding on Lion Field, just around that corridor. So they're expecting some political personalities. So owing to that, Yano-Ipaja roundabout, inward Moshlashi roundabout has been, blocked. All right, temporarily. So for now, last mile is advising that for now, please make use of, or rather avoid the Yano-Ipaja roundabout, Moshlashi roundabout, avoid that corridor for now and make use of Abeokuta Expressway. You can use the Egbeda Akunwojo end. We also have Agbotukuyo, Orilokpe, Unity Estates. You can use these areas, these corridors as alternatives, owing to, or rather pending when the event will be wrapped up. All right, so that's one major corridor we've been keeping our eyes on. Be 70 more in swingers as event unfolds. Back to our role, our own role, residents' role in, towards our frontline workers, towards the waste collectors, the street sweepers. Now, before that break, we talked about, I listed some steps in protecting waste collectors, some steps we need to, the right way to go. Yes, when we have any encounter with these we must stick to when it comes to disposing our waste to, or rather handing over our waste to the PSP operator, sticking to your PSP schedule. All right, and of course driving carefully around highway managers or street sweepers, and avoid dumping from vehicles. Interact with these people respectfully, whether it's the PSP operator or the street sweeper or even the Loma intervention team. Respectful interaction is key, and reporting issues the right way rather than being aggressive towards these people just in case there are irregularities towards or you're having waste management challenges. All right, so let's look at Loma's interventions in this regard. Let's have a look at how Loma itself is supporting this mission. So let's begin with protective gears. Loma ensures street and workers are kitted with uniforms, gloves, boots, and reflective jackets. Most importantly, some corporate bodies too have come in to say yes, okay, as a part of CSR efforts. For instance, Lafarge PPE donation. Yes, this also adds to Loma's arsenal in protecting its workers. You remember, they are our frontline workers. Awareness campaigns. Loma has done a lot of awareness, and you're still on it in this regard. One of which is this program you're listening to, and other programs being aired on other radio and TV stations. Jishe Loma and Cleaning Edge, yes, and it's all about constantly reminding you to support waste collectors and do the right thing when it comes to waste management. We have the Loma Academy. They've embarked on several trainings of all sorts in terms of waste management. So don't forget that Loma Academy trains young people, interns, and even children on the circular economy. To train their students on recycling and environmental safety at large. So you see, it's a whole new world in its entirety. Yes, it's all about creating a culture of responsibility for the future. All right, so while Loma provides the backbone, you and I must provide the support system. So that's why we're bringing this to you, to let you in on the system as well, that we have a role to play. So here's the truth, Lagos. Waste collectors are frontline workers, like I mentioned earlier, public health defenders, and they are our unsung heroes, but they can't do it alone. That's why we also have a role to play. And our role is very simple. It's all about disposing your waste responsibly, connecting with your PSP operators so they can come catch the waste. They know how to manage this waste properly, so it doesn't have any adverse effect on our health or community at large. So avoid dumping irresponsibly, and avoid dumping through the car windows, and just dumping in uncompleted buildings or even the road medians. It defaces Lagos, that. So Loma is coming out to say also that part of our role is to dispose our waste responsibly, drive carefully around highway managers when you see them are performing their duty. Please slow down, respect their dignity, and report issues properly. If you're having any issues with your PSP operators or the Loma intervention team, it's best for you to connect with Loma via the toll-free lines. Those lines, you can call those lines at any time, free of charge. You will not be billed for that call. So that's part of what Loma is doing in order to support we as residents when carrying out our role, report issues properly. I'll let you in on the phone lines, WhatsApp, contact details, and the toll-free lines, social media platforms, still many channels at which you can reach out to Loma. Lagos, remember, environmental responsibility is not Loma's duty alone. Like I always say, it's a collective responsibility. Protecting waste collectors means protecting Lagos. So that's how we'll be wrapping things up on today's edition of Clean and Edge on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Remember, this show is brought to you by Loma, which is the Lagos Waste Management Authority, in collaboration with Lagos Traffic Radio. So to connect with Loma for feedback, complaints, or even suggestions, you can send a text to 080 000 52962, or you can reach out to Loma on Facebook, loma.gov, on Instagram, loma_gov. Send an email to info@loma.gov.ng or lomapro@gmail.com. All right, so on WhatsApp, 0708 060 1020. You can reach out to Loma via WhatsApp. All right, Lagos, join us again next Saturday, 9:15 a.m. as we continue to spotlight the giant strides of Loma and the role you play in keeping Lagos clean and sustainable. My name is Mike James. On behalf of my executive producer, Tayo Akonle, the show will come your way again next week Saturday at 9:15. But before then, you can catch Ojushe Loma on Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Stay tuned. Up next at 10 will be the news. Don't go away.
If you asked me what a team of heroes look like, I would say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at Loma, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the Swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Iya Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at Loma is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. Loma, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Lagos traffic, a challenge we faced, but now we have a solution, a better pace. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, we're here to guide you wherever you may be. 13 years strong, we're moving ahead. T-Radio, I promise to you is spread. Timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, objective, we're here to help. With traffic updates effective. Our motorbike reporters on the ground. Live camera updates all around. Waterways, flights, trains, and shipping too. We're here to keep you informed with updates and new. 13 years strong, we're moving ahead. T-Radio, our promise to you is spread. Timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, objective, we're here to help. With traffic updates effective. Tune in daily, 96.1 FM. Lagos Lagos Traffic Radio, your trusted friend, will guide you through Lagos busy streets with timely updates. Your journey sweet. 13 years strong, we're moving ahead, moving ahead. T-Radio, I promise to you is spread. Innovative, addictive, free to help with traffic updates effective. To you is spread. Tune in daily, 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio, your trusted friend. We'll guide you through Lagos streets with timely updates. Your journey sweet. 13 years strong, we're moving ahead. T-Radio, I promise to you is spread. Timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, objective. We're here to help with traffic updates effective.
Mommy, remember you said you're going to buy me a new school bag?
Oh, Annie, darling, that's true. Don't worry, we'll stop at the next store to get it. Wait in the car, let me go get it.
Madam, don't tell me say you won't leave this pikin inside this motor come out too.
Abba, waiting up, I won't buy something.
Say you no know say the pikin fit faint inside this motor or make them kidnap and come out. We don't see am before.
Any talk, come, let's go together.
My country people, una don hear am o. Make una no dey leave small pikin alone for motor comot because the pikin body fit hot well wey fit lead to wetin oyibo people ma dey call heat stroke and other yamayama sicknesses. Even accident fit happen. Our pikin na our future and their safety na our ogbonge concern.
Na Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM dey bring una this message.
My country people, now your girl Salmos, they carry this one come give you. No, they follow them carry buckets. Go they scoop fuel anytime where you see tanker fall. Because waiting they follow am no be better story. We don't see and we don't hear the bege where they follow am. Na beg they beg you biko. Make una safety be your number one priority. No go they play kite with your life. Na Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Bring on this message. Life no get duplicates.
I see how you looking at me, so I know that you feeling me. There's no need to talk on my back, cause I know what I'm dealing with. You know, be the more. See my problem too much. What it got be like tomorrow. Me and my hands on you more. But that falling with my category. If you ain't talking money, watch me as I accelerate. Watch me I said,